Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on last year's national champions, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Joseph. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Monarchs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Nimrod. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. It's third down for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Hale. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, You're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need...
The ball is out, close to the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the back gets the football.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. To throw, it's Joseph. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Hale. Pulls it in, it's Moulton. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulls looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Touchdown, USF, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. He gets loose. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. And it's caught for the first down. They make the tackle, but then gamble pays off.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up. Still moving.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution when he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moves out of the pocket. You know, heaves the ball deep down that right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Hale. Short connection with a tight end here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Punt over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Tight end goes in motion. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Joseph. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there, coming up with that big interception.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He fires it down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped and bumped. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hale. Fires it to the wideout. And that's a 3rd straight. There. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Bulls looking to cash in this red zone trip. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Dropping back, it's Joseph. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Bulls are in the red zone. End zone ahead. Touchdown, South Florida, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. First pull of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking deep to the right side. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Joseph. Grab down the middle, it's Butler. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the tailback's got it again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Lewis. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Monarchs with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. QB decides to keep it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And moves the football to the 27 on a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
To throw, it's Joseph. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he's intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
The USF offense is back out there now. Finds his man. It's Moulton. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's James. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Nice grab. It's Jones. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And they hand it off to the back. The Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Touchdown! Bulls! This offense cannot be stopped.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Monarchs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial third down play right here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And third down is a handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The shotgun handoff here. Fights off a defender. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Hale. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the returner will be brought down. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. What a catch! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. And he will score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Trying to find some room. It's Moulton.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Hale. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Cole. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.